Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. Happy May 4th to you as well. Let's go ahead and double check a couple of key factors here with this coin, kind of see what's going on. And just before we get started, I want to say thank you so much to my community for some awesome feedback. Really glad it worked out very well for you. We took some nice trades here recently with Bitcoin, 48%. And we also took profits from OP, 44%, of course. My favorite, H-bar, 57 minutes, 35%. So again, it's been a nice last 72 hours for us here, so congrats on that. Considering some other trades here, of course, we've got an open trade with Bake, currently in profit. Myro is one of those I've been looking at for a little while, so let's see if it's worthwhile taking a trade. Let's start with the backend data first. Liquidation levels are getting swept pretty hard. So anybody trying to short this coin is getting their ass handed to them. Is that the right word for it? We can see here right there at about 18.5 cents is a little bit more liquidation there above the price. So again, folks trying to short this coin, be careful. It's not really the ideal conditions to short. I know people are kind of short heavy because of the way the market's moving, but this could be a shift in momentum. Bitcoin breaking through that solid resistance level, that descending trend line, awesome stuff. Keep in mind though, Myro hasn't broken free from its descending trend. This is a macro descending trend running concurrent with the 50-day SMA. That's generally something we want to keep an eye on. Now, is that like you just take a short right now because of that? Definitely not. No, for sure not. But we can confirm that we've broken this immediate short-term trend line, which is essentially the 20-day SMA. You can kind of see there being above that. It's extremely important. So that's a good sign. Okay, good start. So all that being said, we're still under 50 on the RSI, so we might see some pullback here soon, which we've kind of already seen that. This little resistance here on the 100-day SMA slash 18.2, 18.1 is a very real thing. MACD is converging, stochastic swinging up. We got a lot of momentum here. There's very little reason from a macro perspective to consider shorting, but there's also reasons to ensure that you are careful with your longs because we haven't broken free from this trend line yet, okay? So it's just some things to kind of be mindful of. We're still under the 200-day SMA, everything else looking very positive. We're testing 70 in the RSI, money flow index is high, stochastic and MACD converging, so the 4-hour time frame is literally straight bullish. There's not really much working against us here. We are overextending ourselves to an 8 right now, implying that we could see a pullback, and if we do, that pullback would probably be fairly minimal. It may not be super substantial. In fact, let's go ahead and pull out some fibs here from most recent time frames, just so we can kind of pay attention to that here. We're going to go with the most recent low to most recent high, because again, if the price does end up pulling back, it's common for the price to retrace to that 0.5 or 0.382 fib level. Okay, so these are the areas we might see the price pull back to. It would make the most sense with this most recent bull pennant pattern for the price action to pull back and to bounce off that level. Okay, so my money is on 16 cents or higher as a potential retracement for us with this coin. We can call it also see too, we got a little bit of a pattern here forming, or we got this Elliott Wave scenario. We could very well see it come back down to bounce off this level and have one more leg up. I think we still got more gas left in the tank, even if the price pulls back. Okay, so Myro is looking pretty darn solid in the overall sense. We take a look at the hourly here. We can confirm on the Ichimoku that there's no reason to short this coin. Okay, folks, again, we got this little bit of a bull flag here. It's definitely looking quite strong. I typically don't like to buy into this here when it's this overextended, but there is definitely some money left to be had in this coin, right? So a lot of times prices will pull back like this and then inevitably break out to the upside. Okay, so just a matter of how long this channel exists. It could come down here and break out too. That'd be a very long bull flag pattern, but nonetheless, there's zero reasons here to consider a short and every reason to be more on board with a long position. It doesn't mean the price can't still pull back between now and then though, okay? So again, statistically, you're more probable to find success to the upside, but to me personally, I would wait a little bit longer for the price to pull back to this area. Gonna set an alert at the rough estimate of 16 cents, and then if I get that alert's trigger later, I'll double check, reevaluate, see if it's worth getting in. But for right now, folks, be very careful shorting the market right now. I know it seems kind of juicy. We got Bitcoin dominance up, Bitcoin price going up. Alts typically come down because of that. Okay, so wouldn't be surprised we see a bit of a pullback this weekend, a natural corrective behavior. But between now and then, I wouldn't worry too much about it. If you're curious about those things, I do post shorts now on YouTube as well as Twitter, Telegram, and TikTok. So whatever medium is best for you, I kind of give you more fundamental, best practice stuff through that. And I was talking about Bitcoin dominance earlier today, so if you're curious, check that out. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to comment, like, and follow. CryptoCash.tech is a site if you want to be part of our trading signals and or university. Last but not least, highly recommend trading with Bitunix. They are phenomenal. I met with them in Dubai here recently, and they were awesome. Super, super good, supportive, all about the people here. they've made a really good name for themselves with our community. So thanks again, Bitunix. Appreciate you. Thank you too as well for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.